Something unusual is happening in the world of artificial intelligence, and it's turning heads at the very top of the tech industry. Salesforce CEO Marc Benioff, one of the most influential voices in enterprise technology, has just declared that he's abandoning ChatGPT after 3 years of daily use. His new choice, Google's Gemini 3, and his reaction wasn't cautious or polite. It was explosive. "Holy shit," Benioff posted on X, adding that after just 2 hours, he was convinced there was no going back. He described the leap as insane, praising faster reasoning, sharper visuals, and a dramatic jump in speed across images, video, and code. According to him, Gemini doesn't simply outperform past models. It feels like the world changed overnight. This bold endorsement instantly went viral, crossing more than 1 million views and igniting an industry-wide conversation. Why would a major tech CEO switch tools so adeptly? And what does that reveal about the direction of AI innovation? Benioff's reaction isn't isolated. One by one, major tech leaders are lining up behind Gemini 3, signaling a shift that could redefine the competitive landscape. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI itself, publicly congratulated Google, calling Gemini a great model, a rare moment of mutual respect in an intensifying rivalry. Former Tesla AI director Andrej Karpathy added that his early impression was positive, labeling Gemini as a strong daily use model with Tier 1 capabilities. And Stripe CEO Patrick Collison cited a real-world test. Gemini built an interactive web page summarizing major genetic breakthroughs, something he described as pretty cool. These reactions matter because they reflect hands-on testing, not marketing hype. When respected engineers and corporate leaders applaud specific features, coding, reasoning, multimodal performance, they're signaling where future business decisions might flow. If enterprise leaders start switching tools at scale, it could reshape which AI powers corporate software, research tools, and consumer applications. Google clearly sees this moment as its comeback. For years, it dominated AI research, but OpenAI's ChatGPT flipped the narrative in 2022, capturing public attention and redefining human-AI interaction. Gemini 3, as described by Google and its DeepMind division, represents their most aggressive push to reclaim that crown. The model combines reasoning, coding, image and video understanding, and generation within a deeply integrated ecosystem tied to Google Search, Workspace, Chrome, Android, and YouTube. This tight connection to everyday tools may be Gemini's biggest strategic weapon. Where ChatGPT relies on separate plugins and external platforms, Gemini could eventually operate directly inside apps billions already use. Imagine AI-driven emails, AI-powered browsing, instant video interpretation on your phone, and code suggestions directly inside your everyday workflow. Google isn't simply building a chatbot. It's building an AI layer for daily life. That strategy could reshape how the average person uses technology without even realizing the shift. What makes Benioff's endorsement particularly striking is Salesforce's deep ties across the AI industry. Salesforce has invested in OpenAI, Anthropic, and other leading AI players, integrating their models into enterprise products. For its own CEO to say he's personally switching preference sends a signal. Loyalty in AI is temporary. Whoever leads in capability will lead in adoption, and the competition isn't slowing down. OpenAI continues advancing with models like GPT 4.5 Turbo and the upcoming GPT-5, while Anthropic's Claude 3.5 is gaining traction for its reliability and business-friendly reasoning. But the energy around Gemini 3 suggests a turning point. If Google can sustain this leap, it could pressure competitors to move even faster, accelerating breakthroughs, reducing costs, and expanding access. The race isn't just about who builds the smartest model. It's about who sets the direction of the digital future. And overnight, Gemini may have rewritten the rules. Still, one big question remains. Is Gemini 3 truly better for real-world use, Or are we witnessing temporary hype? Early reactions point to practical advantages, not just flashy demos. Gemini's speed and multimodal abilities, instantly analyzing videos, reading complex images, solving code, and generating interactive results, appear to give it a daily productivity edge. In other words, it's not just impressive, it's useful. And that's what matters most in business environments. If executives like Benioff can get more done in less time, their teams will follow. Multiply that across thousands of companies, and Gemini could quietly embed itself into the global economy. But this shift also raises a deeper point. AI is evolving from a tool we consult occasionally to an assistant we rely on constantly. Soon, choosing which AI you use might become as important as choosing your phone or operating system. The platform that wins this choice could dominate digital life. Google's advantage isn't just technical power, it's scale. With access to billions of users through Android, Gmail, YouTube, Google Search, and Chrome, Gemini doesn't need to convince people to adopt something new. It can simply appear within services they already use every day. Imagine AI summarizing YouTube videos automatically, generating spreadsheets in Google Sheets from a single voice command, or converting meetings into code, presentations, or marketing plans instantly. This integration could make AI invisible, effortless, and unavoidable. OpenAI may have led the consumer AI revolution, but without a massive platform of its own, it relies on partnerships. Google, by contrast, owns the ecosystem. If Gemini becomes embedded everywhere, we may soon interact with AI without even knowing when it's working for us or what decisions it's quietly influencing. That raises both opportunity and risk as AI moves deeper into our digital identity. But with rapid innovation comes intense pressure. If Google is reclaiming the spotlight, OpenAI and Anthropic will respond aggressively. We may soon see a cycle where powerful new AI models emerge not every year, but every few weeks. Each upgrade will likely push boundaries in reasoning, interaction, and autonomy, bringing us closer to AI systems that can manage multi-step tasks independently. The race isn't just about language models anymore. It's about agentic AI, tools that don't just answer questions, but complete jobs. Gemini 3 is marketed as agentic, a hint that it's designed not just to assist users, but to take action on their behalf. If this direction accelerates, future AI could handle scheduling, research, coding projects, business planning, and even hiring decisions autonomously. The question is no longer whether AI will transform work, but how quickly it will replace certain kinds of work altogether. As the stakes grow, ethical and economic questions follow. If companies switch to the smartest AI available, loyalty disappears, but so do barriers protecting workers and smaller tech firms. The fastest model will win clients, investors, and global influence. But what happens when AI advances faster than regulations, education systems, or job markets can adapt? Enterprises like Salesforce adopting new tools so quickly highlights the speed of change. If CEOs alter their workflow overnight, their software, employees, and data systems must adapt too. This transition could benefit businesses that move quickly, but leave others struggling to catch up. And as AI becomes more autonomous, questions of privacy, intellectual property, and decision-making responsibility become urgent. Who is accountable if an AI agent acts independently and makes a mistake? Nobody wants an AI arms race to turn into an AI crisis. For now, though, the spotlight remains on Gemini 3 and the shockwave it has sent through the AI industry. Mark Benioff's dramatic endorsement may mark the moment Google regained momentum. But this story is far from over. OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google are no longer just competing for features. They're competing to define the future of technology itself. The next few months will reveal whether Gemini's leap is a temporary headline or the beginning of a new era in AI dominance. One thing is certain: The speed of innovation means the tools we rely on today could be obsolete tomorrow. Whether you're a developer, a business owner, a student, or simply curious about the future, this AI race will shape the way you live, learn, and work. And as Benioff said, it really does feel like the world just changed again, and not everyone is ready for what's coming next.